Ollie, 2 weeks in Bangkok. Have you done any sightseeing yet?
Not really. Pretty much nothing.
So what are we gonna do today?
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
Well, we're gonna have lunch and record some videos.
We're going
Hopefully the videos will be less shaky than this one.
on our way to Khao San, like the street where I used to hang out when I was a backpacker 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
why are we going to Khao San? I heard that Khao San is just for backpackers.
Yeah,
We're
well,
not backpackers.
we're gonna be a backpacker today. Only
Cool.
this afternoon.
So there we are, guys. It's Jan van der Aar from the Netherlands. I'm here in Bangkok with Olly Richards.
Is that what a Dutch accent sounds like?
It's as close as I can get, which is not very close.
Ladies and gentlemen, Khao San Road. So this is where it all happens. See the tuk-tuk drivers here. If you come to Khao San, don't take them. They always bring you to the same places: tailor shops, jewelry shops. Ollie, what do you have here?
Oh, so here we've got bird's nest. Now this is a delicacy in Asia, and it's made from the saliva of these little birds who use their saliva to build nests, and the saliva solidifies and it becomes the nest. Now it's very expensive. You can find it across China and Asia, and I've wanted to try it for a long time. So I've just bought some, and I'm going to try it.
How does it look like?
It's it looks like bird saliva.
It's a liquid or?
It's a liquid, yeah, with saliva.
Is this supposed to be healthy or what does it taste like? You finish it all at once.
It's actually really good. It's quite sweet because it gets a lot of sweet, natural sweetness from rock sugar. You just gotta like not think about what it is that you're actually drinking. But it's really good, and apparently it's gonna turn me into some kind of superhero. Okay, so we thought that we'd try and say a few encouraging words for those of you who want to learn Thai and perhaps haven't started yet. So although there are some tricky things about Thai, I think there are also some easy things, or perhaps easier than than similar points in other languages. So yeah, and what would you say are some of the easy or less difficult aspects of Thai for an English-speaking learner?
I think one thing is that the words are very short. So most words only 1 or 2, sometimes 3 syllables, and they're pretty easy to remember.
Yeah, I think certainly the thing that has stood out for me is like grammatically Thai is pretty simple, and the words can, much like Chinese, I think words can kind of be combined in a very simple way. You can play around with the order, and whilst in English you might need 15 words to explain something, often you can do it in 3 words in Thai. So grammatically it really is pretty straightforward.
Thai is a tonal language, and I think most people, they see tonal language as something difficult, but actually it also has its advantages, because like for example the example that Chu gave us the other day, the word for duck is pet, and for spicy is pet. So if you learn the word duck, it's very easy to also learn the word for spicy, because the only difference is that you aspirate the P. So I think that's another feature which makes Thai easy. And then I also think that the people are really happy if you try to talk in Thai to them and they don't switch to English. And I think that's the main benefit of being here in Thailand and getting used to practice with the people here.
In fairness, like I think out of the last 10 times I've tried to speak Thai here in Bangkok, probably half of the time people have replied in English, but the other half people reply in Thai, and they are, like you said, they're very, very happy to see you speaking Thai. And I don't know what it's going to be like in London. I don't know whether people will be happy or not, but there are some languages.
Be surprised.
There are some languages where if you try and speak the local language, they just they won't have it. They'll reply to you in English.
Like in Holland, for example.
In Holland, it's like that, right? Yeah. So I think certainly coming to Thailand and learning Thai here is great, because you really can practice with people, and it really makes a difference. They're very, very, very happy, and that's a big deal, because I know a lot of people that have been to countries are very, very keen to speak the language with locals, and they haven't been able to because there's such a kind of disconnect, and everyone replies in English all the time. Not like that here in Thailand, so that's definitely an advantage. if you want to come here and spend time here?
So Thai is not one of the easiest languages, but on the other hand, words are very short. Words are very similar, which can be confusing, but can also be easy to memorize new vocabulary. And the people are very happy if you speak in Thai to them. So
You couldn't possibly leave Thailand without a bit of this. So just been for a massage, and I was interested in what you were saying, Jan, about massage being one of the best ways to practice speaking, right?
Oh yeah.
Tuk.
Continue.
But and yeah, so it costs like half an hour costs 3-4 euros, and you can speak, but you've got to like
You have to relax at the same time, right?
Well, yeah, you have to relax, but also you have to make the effort to ask questions and continue the conversation.
Yeah.
And then, like when you don't understand the reply again and again and again, it gets a bit like
Frustrating.
a bit frustrating. Yeah.